In the process of reacting to a behavior, your final reaction should almost always be to teach the correct behavior. If a child grabs a toy, hits another child, crashes his trike into another's, or does some similar problematic behavior, assume that the child does not know the correct behavior. Continue to tell and show the child the appropriate behavior even if you have done this several times. Young children need repetition to learn, and they do not carry over information from one situation to another very easily. A child may know not to crash his trike into another trike, but may not realize that crashing his trike into the fence is not okay. At the same time that you remind him of the rules, keep yourself and others safe, and use child choice. If it happens again, you will have to choose another activity. Continue to teach the correct behavior. Ride the trike only on the track and stop before you hit something. I'll watch in case you need some help. Teach a child words he can use and strategies to get a turn rather than grabbing a toy, such as trading or setting a timer. Help him to generate ideas for getting what he wants if he has trouble thinking of any on his own. Make yourself available if additional help is needed. Give only as much assistance as is necessary so that the children work out solutions on their own. And going along with teaching the correct behavior would be redirecting behaviors. Redirecting behaviors means helping a child to follow her impulse or need, but in an acceptable way. For example, if a child is angry with another child, she may not hit her, but she can express her anger in words or work with clay to release her feelings. A child who starts throwing blocks must be stopped, but she can be given a small ball to throw instead. The key to successful redirection is to stay calm and find an activity that is very similar to the one the child is doing, but safe or socially acceptable. If you express anger or use redirection as punishment, your attempts to change behavior will not work. When done well, redirection lets children know that their feelings are valid and that they can act on their feelings. It teaches them that they can make choices as to how to act on their feelings in acceptable ways. A reaction that we should take when dealing with problematic behavior is how to deal with the consequences of the behavior. Logical consequences are responses to problematic behaviors in which the natural result of doing the behavior is allowed to occur. If a child misuses a piece of equipment, the logical consequence is that she will help fix it if possible and then not get to use that piece of equipment for a period of time. The logical consequence of tripping another child is to help the hurt child get up and to get a bandage for her. The key to making logical consequences successful is to have the consequence be immediate. Not going outside tomorrow because of misbehaving today will not work for young children. And to make the consequence relate directly to the misbehavior. Always tell the child she is free to return to any activity when she feels ready to act correctly. Remember, logical consequences must never be punishment or retribution. Logical consequences should be used only as a last resort when repeated attempts at teaching correct behaviors or redirection are not working well. Before using any logical consequence, tell the child what the consequences will be the next time she misbehaves in the same way. She must know these ahead of time so that she has an opportunity to work on avoiding them. Continue to teach correct behaviors and use redirection while also using logical consequences. This last activity gives you the opportunity to think up what a logical consequence would be for each behavior.